Not at all. Yeah, your next comedian, first time ever being on stage. So please, big encouraging round of applause for Travis Combs coming here.
How are we doing tonight? How do you work this thing? I'm confused. Alright? I know I look very young. People tell me that all the time. And they tell me in 10 years or so I'm going to enjoy it so much, but I'm in my sexual prime right now. You know, I'm 19. This is when things should be going right for me. And I find the only benefit right now is there's a guy outside my van who gives me free candy whenever I want. And whenever I don't, as soon as I leave the house, he's just got a Hershey bar waiting for me. He tells me that he's got a whole stash of candy back in his house if I go with him, but I'm trying to watch my figure. So I'm not too sure about that. He actually said, "Taste the rainbow," and threw a bunch of Skittles at me at one point in time. Occasionally, call back to another comedian's joke. So anyway, I do occasionally get to go on dates every once in a while. You know, girls will ask out a guy that looks younger than them. But in the back of my head, I always have to be like, is this chick a pedophile? Because I look so young, you know? And like when I ask her what she wants to do for a living, she's like, I want to be a teacher because I love kids. And I was like, that's what I was afraid of. You know, like, oh shit, I'm sure you're gonna make some middle schooler very happy someday. There's a lot of creepy people out there, just stalkers for one. And I can never be a stalker because it's just too much of a moral dilemma, you know what I mean? I've got no problem watching people get naked. That's not my, I mean, let's be serious. Why do you stalk people? Like, I want to see what their soaps they watch during the day. No, you're being creepy about it. But I couldn't be a stalker because what happens, like if something happens to the person you're stalking, you call the police? Like, how do you explain that in a police report? Like, officer, I was up in the tree and she was in the shower and I saw some smoke coming from the kitchen, so I decided to give you guys a ring. Thank God you were being so creepy, she would have died. Yeah. Anyway, I've got some notes in my pocket that I'm gonna read now. Oh yeah, I remember now. So like I'm young and I should know all this slang, but I really don't understand what people are saying nowadays. Like there's this new term, like apparently if a woman is unattractive, you know, or ugly or something like that, the term is beat. And I didn't know what that means, and for the longest time I thought someone was just beating the shit out of ugly chicks. Like, really? Like, and anyway, like the first time I heard it, they were like, did you see that chick Jenny? She's beat. I'm like, someone beat up Jenny? She was ugly, but she didn't deserve that. Did she at least get Chris Brown's autograph? Oh, I went there. Yeah. But, you know, he's taken a lot of criticism in the media lately, and someone else who's taken a lot of criticism in the media lately would be Mel Gibson, obviously. Oh yeah, I love Mel Gibson personally. The Lethal Weapons movies changed my life. But I've got a Jewish friend who's actually, he loves Mel Gibson too, and he's got an organization for Mel Gibson. It's kind of like Jews for Christ, except it's Jews for anti-Semitic wife-beating assholes. It's great. It's got a few followers, but do you get the joke? Jews for, it's an oxymoron, Jews for Christ. Like if you loved him so much, we wouldn't have Easter. Like yet another fun holiday we get to enjoy that you guys don't. You know what I mean? Like, and I think Jewish people should have more fun holidays, so what I do is once a year, I break into a Jewish family's house and I wait outside their doors, and when they come outside the door, I'm like, around your house I've hidden $32 in nickels. It is, if you're able to find those nickels by dawn, you get to keep all of them. I'm not sure what I'm going to call the holiday yet, but I'm working on it. Let's see what we got next. I'm on a roll here. All right. Sex addiction. It's possible to be addicted to sex now. And you know, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me. That's my time.
Keep it going for Travis.